In this video, I'll talk about the nomenclatures, how to answer the following questions. So these are what we call alkenes. Why they're alkenes? Because all of them are what? Are double bond. So the double bonds are known as what we call alkenes. And when you're naming alkenes, what you need to understand first is that you need to start counting from the side where there's a double bond. It's near to the end. So in this situation, question 1, which is this one, where is the double bond? The double bond is this side. So meaning that I need to start counting from this side. So this side it will be 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 carbon which are there. So any hydrocarbon which is having 6 carbon, it is what is known as to be what we call hex. So in this situation, you have hexene like that. Why I can say this is hexene? Because it has 6 carbon. Now, if you want, you can mention the number of the carbon here, because we're just having only one branch and the same branch or the same bond, it's on carbon number what? 1 here, which is this part here, which is just 1. So I can say this is an hexane, or if you want, you can also say hexene, then 1 in that. It's also okay to say like that. Okay, now let's also go to the second question. The second question, it is this one here. So here, where are we supposed to start counting from? This side or this side? So the good part that you need to start counting from, it is this side, because we have the branch here. And when I start counting from this side, this is to be my 1, and this is my 2, this is my 3, and this is my 4. So why I've started counting from this side, here at the double bond is at 2, and the branch is also at what? 2, meaning that it is just okay. If I start counting from this side, meaning that here to be 1, here it is my 2, here it is my 3. So my branch, it will be at my branch, which is this part here, to be at 3, which is I have increased the number of the branches. So the good part is that I need first to start counting from this side so that both of them can be at the same what position. So what is the name of this branch? So the name of this branch, it's methyl. So how I'm going to name this one? I'm going to say this is my 2 methyl. Why my 2 methyl? Because it's on carbon number what? 2, like that. So it would be my 2 methyl, right? 2 methyl. So after writing 2 methyl, what bond number what? The double bond. It's on the double bond is again on 2. So you have to say this is my 2. Count everything together. That is it. Butane. Or you can say 2 methyl, then but, then 2N. That's what it means there. Okay. Now, let's look at the other one here. Question 3. So if you look at question 3, you have a double bond which is this side and the branch which is here. So what you need to do here in this situation is that where exactly are you supposed to start counting from? So the side at which you're supposed to start counting from, it is this side, because the double bond, it's on the end, or it's near to the end. So meaning that this will be my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, this is my 4, this is my 5, this is my 6, like that. So your name now, it will be 4 methyl. This part here, it's methyl. Then the double bond, where exactly the double bond is at 2. So we have to say 2 there, right? 2 there, hexene, like that. Or if you want, you can say 4 methyl, then hex. You do that, then in. That's how you name that one. How about question 4? So on question 4, what you need to do there is that we don't start counting from this side. Because why I was not supposed to start counting from this side? Because you have the branch here, which is this double bond in short. So this double bond you have here, since you have the double bond which is at this point, start counting from this point exactly. So this would be my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, this is my 4, this is my 5, this is my 6, like that. So what name exactly? Remember that this will be the branch, so that's a methyl. So I have to say 2 methyl. Branch number, where exactly the branch number is at 1, so it will be 1 here, 1 here, then what? Hexene. Or if you feel like I said no, I don't want to write like that, you can just write like this, 2 methyl, like that, then hex 1 in, like that. Simple and straightforward. Okay, now let's look at this one, which is this part here, right? Which is this part here. When you look at this, question 5, when you look at this, where exactly your double bond is. So your double bond is near this side. So meaning that when counting, you need to start counting from this side. So I'm going to say this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, this is my 4, this is my 5, this is my 6, like that, right? So you are going to identify the branches that you have. So this is the branch and this is the branch that you have. So this means that it will be 2 comma, like that, right? 2 comma 3. Then I'm gonna say dimethyl, right? The double bond is at position what exactly? At 2. So we have to say this is 2 there. After saying that, this is 2 there, meaning that it will be hexene, like that. Okay, if you're not feeling it writing like this, you can also write it like that. Then hex, then 2, then in, like that, right? It's also okay. How about this one? So this one, you can say this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, this is my 4, this is my 6, this is my 7. Or this is my 6 in short. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is here. Where exact are the branches? It's this part and this part. So the name of this, you can say this is 2, 5. Then dimethyl. Where is the double bond exactly? Is at 3. So you have to say 3. This is the point where the double bond is. So it will be 2, 5 dimethyl, right? Dimethyl. So then 2, 5 dimethyl, meaning what's the name? Hexene. Double bond, that's where the double bond is. So you have to say 2, 5 again. That's another name. Dimethyl, like that. Then hex, then 3, then in, just like that. So that's how you name this particular group. Okay, make sure you subscribe, like, and share.